Hey, this is Thursday Thoughts with Pastor Mike, and it's good to be with you again. I thought today we'd come to our children's chapel. We're coming off a couple of great weeks here at the church. We had 17 people baptized, and the majority of them were kids. And I'm so excited about that. Up in the front of our sanctuary, we have a window, and it's called the 414 window. And that's based on the data that says that 85% of people who profess faith in Jesus Christ, they decided to do so between the ages of 4 and 14. And so we've kind of made that our bullseye here at the church. We think that kids aren't just, important. We think that they're most important. Jesus took a little child when he was talking about the kingdom, and he set that child in the middle of them, and he said, hey, if this is what the kingdom of heaven is all about. If you don't become like a little child, you can't even enter the kingdom of heaven. And so we believe in children's ministry and youth ministries, and we got some great people here working with kids and some wonderful kids. One of the kids who got baptized last week, when his grandmother asked him, have you asked Jesus into your heart? His response was, yes. He said, I asked Jesus into my wounded, broken heart. And he was only 10 years old. And you said, well, how wounded and broken can a 10-year-old's heart be? Well, if you knew that when he was just a little boy, before he was born, his father left his mother and his sister, and he's been heartbroken several times over that. And just to know that he said, I asked Jesus into the woundedness and into the brokenness, and he was baptized and gave testimony to his faith in Jesus. And I believe that kids can have a real faith in a real God. And the screen behind me is kind of promoting our series we started last week on the series on pitfalls. And as we said, a pitfall is like a trap, and Satan wants to trap all of us. The Bible even talks about like the snares of the devil, that he wants to trap us. And some of those traps are so subtle. A good trap is good because you don't see it until you're trapped in it. And so some of these pitfalls are kind of hidden. And I talked about pride last Sunday. This Sunday I'm going to talk about the pitfall of being offended. And the good news that I have about pitfalls and falling into a pit, from the little book of Jude, I call it a postcard. And he writes, now unto him, he's talking about Jesus, unto him who is able to keep you from falling. And I'm so glad that God can keep us from falling. And also I'm glad that when you fall into a pit, he has enough love and mercy that he wants to help you get out of that pit. And that's what we're talking about the next few weeks. And then on September 9th, that's You Belong Sunday. Anybody who isn't attending church in our area, we want them to come here. We want them to feel that they belong here with us. Well, I don't have a whole lot to share today, but God is good and he's doing some great things. And I hope you're being blessed where you are. Thanks for watching.